Hey guys, Gun Guy Mexicano here. And firstly, before anything, I wanted to wish you guys a happy New Year. I hope you guys spend it with your friends, your family, and hope that you guys are in good health. Also, just wanted to wish you guys the best for 2017. Hope you guys have a good, productive year. Whatever you guys have set out, whatever goals you have set out to meet, I hope you guys get to do them, and that you meet and surpass those goals. And well, moving on to this video. Last year I did an EDC video. An EDC video at the beginning of 2016. More than anything, because I kind of just wanted to see what would change. I found it interesting to be able to see what would change. The stuff that I was using, from one year to the next. And this is pretty much it for this year. Same stuff as last year. The more basic stuff: wallet, keys. Mostly nobody leaves their house without that. One thing that I actually did find very useful, something that I started using this year, were these I guess power cases. That's what it's right there, and it's just a case that actually has a built-in battery pack, and it kind of lets you top off at the end of a day. If you guys are anything like me, like around 4 or 5 in the afternoon, you're really close to like 0% battery, and after about an hour and a half maybe, this will pretty much boost it up back to 80-100%. So I mean, I found these very useful. It has nothing to do with firearms at all, but it's just something that I thought I'd talk about, because I mean, I found it very useful. Maybe you guys might too. This is my second one. First one broke. I broke it, actually. For being honest, I'm the one that actually broke it. But this is the second one I'm using right now, and it actually works pretty well. Moving on to the knife I'm using right now, or the blade that I carry. This is a Boker Magnum. It's actually a little blade that I got from Freedom Munitions. It's a can that they sell, and this was in their October can, so I've been using it since then. It's the Magnum, like I said, by Boker. It's a good little blade, and it's a thinner blade, as you can see, kind of like a maybe stiletto shape. And I use it, to cut open boxes, cut some tape. Obviously, in a defense situation, you could use it as a defensive tool. So there it is. That's what I'm using currently right now. I always have some kind of lighter, and I happen to have this Zippo lighter that I'm using right now currently. Same thing, I actually got it out of a man can from Iraq Veteran 8888. It's a good little Zippo lighter, nothing fancy. There's their logo, as a matter of fact. And it works fine, it worked great. I just hope I don't lose it. I'm kind of notorious for losing lighters, so I'm going to keep a close eye on that one. And I'm still using the Bushnell TRKR. This little flashlight is kind of amazing. You'd think this flashlight, after using it and doing the stuff I've done to this light, you'd think it'd be like a $100, $200 light. But this thing cost about $20, $25. And this has fallen. I've dropped it. It's fallen in mud. I've had to clean it because it's fallen in mud. It's been submerged in water for more than 2 or 3 minutes, because I hadn't realized it was in the water, but and it still works. I mean, it works just as good as the first day that I bought it. The only thing that I've changed out on it are batteries, and that I usually change out maybe once every other month. If I use it a lot, if I happen to use it quite a bit, I'll change it out every month. But it's rare that I have to do that. And it uses AAA batteries, and it's pretty much the same light I showed you guys in my EDC video last year. Just just kind of impressed by it. I don't know if they still make this particular model, but if you guys see it out there, definitely I recommend that you guys pick it up. It is definitely something I could recommend now after almost maybe over 3 years of use. As you guys can see, it's really dinged up. A lot of its paint's gone, but I think it just speaks to how good a little light it is, especially for the money. I've switched up the kind of holster I've been using. Well, not the holster, but the retention method. I used to use these just regular belt loop type method system, and I went to the paddle type system just because it's way easier to be able to take on and take off at the end of the day. Before, I wouldn't always carry an extra mag. Now I do. It's something religiously that I do. No matter what, I'll have one of these in my pocket. Same belt, same ammunition. Obviously, the ammunition switched out, but it's the same type that I've been using this past prior year. And this is pretty much the way it looks right now. This is my Glock 27 and 40 Smith & Wesson. The only things that I've actually changed out on are the mags. When I'm carrying right now in a little bit cooler weather, real quick safety check so you guys can see that it's clear. But here you go. I added these Glock 23 mags with this X-Grip extension, and right now that it's a cooler climate, I guess you could say, and I'm wearing hoodies and sweaters and light jackets, it's easier to conceal it, so I'm not too worried about that. But I do get that nice full grip. And then I changed out the barrel to an Alpha Wolf barrel. Main reason for that is because I had been toying around with shooting plus B ammunition, especially the buffalo bore stuff, which is it's got quite a bit more recoil, a little snappier, regular 40 Smith & Wesson. But it's something that's not recommended with the regular type Glock barrels, since they're unsupported barrels. And these Alpha Wolf barrels are supported, fully supported barrels, so you can do that with these particular barrels. Also, it's got extra little things, like it's fluted. And as you guys can see, it's suppressor ready, so it's got this little thread protector here at the end. So that is in the works. I'd like to get a suppressor. Might happen this year. I don't know. We'll see. We'll check out the funds and see if that's going to be possible this year. But I'd really like to. So I mean, I kind of have that ready to go. The only thing that I'm really kind of missing are maybe some night sights. That's something that I've been wanting to buy and put on this particular pistol for a while now. But now they might have to be a little bit taller. They might have to be suppressor sights. So I'm not sure. I still need to research that a little bit better before I actually make a decision, and stick those on. But that's what I'm carrying right now as my primary, concealed carry firearm. These this Glock 27 and these Gen 23 mags with the X-Grip. If I want to go really, a little more concealed, something that won't stick out as much, I'll just switch to these regular flush-fitting mags. Even the ones that have the pink extension don't extend that much more, but as you guys can see, that's the whole point of the subcompact line. It's way easier to conceal. But these are pretty good as well. They're not too obtrusive either. But yeah, that's pretty much what I'm carrying at the moment, guys. Like always, I'm always very interested in what you guys think, about the setup, and maybe some suggestions you guys could give me on something else that you think I might be missing out, something that you think I might find useful. My last EDC video, I'm sorry, someone suggested actually a multi-tool, and I bought one, not the one they suggested, but I bought a multi-tool, and I just found myself leaving it a lot at home. Maybe I'm not a multi-tool guy, or I don't have that much use for it, but I do thank you guys. That particular comment, someone left a comment on my video, and I tried it, and it's still something I leave in my car though. I've found that if I ever need it, just go into my car and I grab it, but I don't carry with me that much. Earlier in the year, just for just to experiment, I was trying to carry this G17 just to see how it would feel, and I was kind of surprised it wasn't as uncomfortable or annoying as I thought it would be. And I did it for about a month, and then I went back to the Glock 27. But it just it showed me that full size Glock 17. This is a Gen 4, by the way. It's not that bad. I could see myself getting used to it, but like I said, I reverted back to the Glock 27. Maybe it's just because I'm so used to it now. But we'll see. Glock 17, 2017 is it just started, so we'll see. You never know. Things could change. There could be a new concealed carry firearm that interests me, somewhere in between, halfway down the year. Well, I don't know, so we'll see what happens. And like I said, if you guys could leave me a comment, let me know what you guys think about this setup. I'd appreciate it. And I got you guys on the next one.